Generic greetings and welcome back to Sheltered, where in the previous episode we managed to successfully complete the van that was over here, and that means for the first time ever we have a vehicle. Let me also fix the air filter while we're out there. We also have more search parties out, so one of them is in said van and the other one is going to talk to some traders. In terms of upgrading, we got a couple of things upgraded. We are desperately going through and having to micromanage our economy here as well as all of our resources. I think what I'll do, because we can, is I will drink some coffee and see if that does anything. I just realised she's climbing one side of the ladder there. Scanning through the radio frequencies has yielded a result. We discovered someone in need of help. The map has been updated with their location. I will get Jeffrey to go for broadcast for traders and we'll also search that location. We'll view the map and we can see that there is someone in need there. So it just says the photo, medium, it says medium house visited 16 days ago. So we'll go over there and we'll see what they want. It says the photo, so that is the quest, whatever that happens to be. I'll get Martha to train on the bag. It says we have parts to upgrade a system, but I don't know what systems they're talking about. The florist has yielded some items. Let's pick all of that up. Let's go to upgrade. We could go for... No, we can't go for capacity nor durability. We could go for... We're already maxed out on decontamination and efficiency, so we can't do that. We could go for output upgrade. Can't go for durability nor resistance. So I'm not really too sure what else we could do. Let's search a large house there. This is Angela. In terms of ammo, we are doing alright. Don't need to do any more. Let's get involved with someone at a small house. We might as well have a little chat. And by the way, today's beverage is pineapple juice. Not a big fan, but it's the only sort of juice type stuff the shop had. Needs must, needs must. Hail there, traveller, from Michelle here. Confirm. So are you hurt? Are you bleeding? Don't worry about that. I'm much more interested in helping you out. I'm fed, willing to able to work. Reject. No, sorry. I thought I was in for a full course today. We'll meet again. Okay, so if it's not punny, it's not funny. They're using a lot of meat puns there. Anyway, so let's go for... that's alright. This is in need of some fixing. Ryan is now up. We will say fix the toilet. And we'll examine the items from the small house, which is actually yielded some decent stuff, some food and things like that, so that's okay. Martha is a bit tired after having food poisoning for 2 days and then hitting the bag hard, so we can understand that they are going to sleep there. Examine the items from the large house. Once again, lockpick set has come in handy, and we're actually getting close. I wouldn't have thought we'd get this point, close to maxing out the storage, 72 there. Someone's also coming down the shelter ladder. This is Kathleen, and I wonder what Kathleen wants. Kathleen, so they are wanting to trade, and we will accept. We'll take the rubber and the bullets, and we'll take the nails, but we're not going to take anything else because, well, we just don't want it. We'll get rid of the 3 meat, and that should do us quite nicely. I'm not going to get rid of the water because I'm hoping to get that maxed out if we can. I will also say drink coffee for Sandra here because she deserves it, of course. We will also get Ryan to train on that bag and then train on that bag. The advantage of having 2 is that you can tell them to do that. If it's the same one, it wouldn't work though. We'll also say read books for Sandra here. Day 68. It's something I didn't think we'd ever see, but there you are. Search this location. It's a lumber yard. So we'll see if there's anything great there. In terms of item crafting, there's nothing we can craft there. In terms of, this down the bottom, you can see that we have this fully grown and the soil is dry on this one. So Sandra is reading that book. I'll say water plant on that one there and let them crack on. Once he's finished on this bag here, this punch bag, and that's now sorted, I'll say then train on the other one, just go between the two because we can. Sandra is reading some books, probably a little bit distracted by him punching on the right hand side there. Approach some strangers, some at the lumberyard. We might as well have a little chat because we do have things to trade, and this party is not entirely set up for combat, but it can handle itself. So, trade. So nice to meet someone who doesn't trade at gunpoint. That is correct, yes, we do not. So I'll take the plastic and the TV and stuff. Actually, I'm not going to take the TV. I'll take the plastic. They can have a crappy plastic bottle, a bucket, what a water. They can have the water. That'll do. That'll confirm my trade. And there's charisma going up. Can't believe Carol's 13 charisma. Pretty good. And there you are. So it looks like Sandra's going down to water that plant, and then we'll also say harvest that one too. So this is from a shelter, and we'll take everything, and we've maxed out. We've maxed out the things we can carry. To be fair, I don't really want limestone anyway. We also need to harvest that trap. Lumberyard has yielded, but not surprisingly, the lumber. I'm actually going to purposely put that bag back. I don't really want it cluttering up the inventory. Not that it matters much, you understand, but there you are. So it looks like the plants have been harvested, and it means we can also now plant the seeds with fertilizer. I was going to say plant the fertilizer with some seeds, but that's not how it works. Anyway, it looks like Ryan is finished punching in that bag, so he's going to go up to the other one, and I'm going to send him back to the other one as well. We will water that plant. That one in the soil is moist, that soil is moist, and we'll come up a ferocious looking creature. You handle it, and hopefully they can go past. Manage to find a shortcut and avoid it. Yes, that is fine. For Martha here, it says parts to upgrade a system, but it'll probably be that stuff there, so I'm not too sure what exactly we will need. Found something at this medium house. Yeah, examine the item, why not? Lockpick set will... Oh, we can't actually take a lot of stuff now. What I'm going to do then... Oh, yes, I know. I will get rid of that and take the 3 food. And then we'll also get rid of, say, paint bucket, do that. And then we'll finally answer this. So... Stephanie wants to know if we want to trade. Yes, we do. We'll take the springs. We'll take... It's actually a very good trade, this. We'll take the food, the springs, and the rubber, and the relaxants. We'll take the lot off them. And in order to trade, we will probably give them a couple of these first aid kits, because we do have several of them. I don't think we need to... Do we really need to buy more? Don't think we need more laxatives? Relaxants. I think that should do us quite nicely. Also, it said... I think water storage was full, so that's pretty good. We'll trade that over there. So that's getting cleaned, that's getting sorted. Craft item. Is anything we can craft that we absolutely desperately need? I think the answer is no, we don't desperately need anything in particular. I would like another 4th recycler, but that's just a little bit, you know, crazy. Let's harvest that trap and search the house. Let me actually look at this map and see where people are. First search party is actually on the way down here to this big city. Second one is almost certainly on their way back. Yes, they are. And they're actually going to bump into that person there anyway. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I wonder if the snare caught anything. Yes, it did. We know it did. Stumble across a restaurant. We'll sort that out there as well. And we'll say drink coffee. I wonder if you have like 10 coffees in a row, you can start seeing noise in the game. That would be interesting. I'm too tired to do that right now. Oh, right, okay. So... I've ordered them to do stuff and they were just so tired because he's been on that heavy bag for God knows how long actually, but there you are. Let me fix the shower, and while we're at it we will probably fix that as well. So a small house, quick look, sort that out. In terms of upgrades then, I don't know if there's anything we desperately need. I would like to upgrade the integrity of the water filter, but we don't have the pipes. There's some small strangers. There's some strangers at this restaurant. Small strangers, was that a film? No, small soldiers. Hey, you, wait a second, confirm. Trade? Figures. The government leaves us with this scorched planet and idiots like you just want to take what's left. Well, I was going to trade, but I mean, fine if you want to be like that about it. See, as I said, in terms of things that we might want to craft, I'll answer this first and take all of these items. What can we craft? We can't do another expansion because you can't go any further, which is a bit of a shame. Don't need a ladder, don't need most of this stuff. I mean, we could build a couple of tripwires. We've already got 4 though. We haven't got we haven't got any camouflage, but we don't really need it. We do have a metal detector though, so that's fine. We haven't got a tent. We don't have a wardrobe, but we don't need one. Water condenser might be nice, but I don't think we need it. Exam names from this house. We will take loads of stuff there. I'll get rid of the limestone. Take the record back. Get rid of the limestone. Don't need it. And food. Confirm. Actually, what we'll do, we will play some music and see what happens. Jeffrey. They've got trading. Got some mortars, I'll take those. Duct tape. And the nylon. And the lenses. Because why not? We'll trade over. Probably some food. There we go. It stops as soon as you go to that. It's so loud. Right, so a small farm out on the wasteland, we'll sort that out, and I'll also tell them to return the suit. It's strange that you can't upgrade the suit, like things so you can have more suits or anything. Or maybe you can, maybe it's like a hidden thing later on. Examine the items from the large house. This is our second sent out search party, so we'll do all of that. I'll also get Martha here to water that plant, and that's the rest of it sorted. Examine the items from the small house. So the lockpick set has yielded 2 shotguns. So I'll get rid of the water, bring back a shotgun, get rid of the 5 fuel, take the solid fuel and take the petrol. Mannequin head to take the shotgun, and we'll confirm that. That's one thing we could make, actually. We could actually make an incinerator. Handy device will allow you to destroy any excess items from your inventory and gain fuel for the generator in exchange. That's not actually a bad idea. However, we can't make it. Even though it's tier 1, we can't make it. That's not for a lack of trying, more of a lack of resources. Pipes, particularly. Let's fix that one there and search the house. That search party will be pretty much on the way back, so that's not too bad. Found something of interest here. Looks like a person in need. So this is the photograph, I think it was. This is the medium house. It said something about the photograph. This is the person we found on the radio there. While my antenna actually worked. So, you've been browsing frequencies. There's someone nearby with something very dear to me. Kill them at any cost and bring it back to me. It's a photograph. I want it back. I will accept the job. I can understand how photographs mean a lot to people, especially now. I'll retrieve it for you. And it only takes people to die. Excellent. I'll mark where it is on the map. Right, so we are literally taking a mission to get a photograph. I mean, hopefully we can talk them out of it. But we shall see. That is okay. We will go to fix there and then fix there because we're just trying to make sure everything is fully sorted. Punch bag does require fixing, as does a bunk bed. I will say fix that one, then fix that one. Examine the items from the small house and take absolutely everything. We're almost full there as well. So let's have a quick look on the map. It did say they were close by. There. That's the target down there. So this party is already very close to being back. Once they are back, we'll put them through a very strict training regime to get their strength up, and then we'll go back and do another fight. Medium house there. In fact, Martha, you can actually train because she is one of the stronger people in the shelter. Strength 7. If we can get it to 8, we can use crowbars. Large reservoir. Naturally has water. Confirm that. Craft an item. Tier 4. Do we want another one of these? We don't need it at the moment, do we? No, but I have a feeling that we might get close to it once we get this next party back. And then we'll have to start destroying things. Have a coffee. Medium house with a lockbox has yielded a lot of items. And we should probably start to prioritise which ones we take. Fertiliser, do we need it? Maybe, maybe not. Certainly don't really want the bulbs or the soap. Put the soap back, because we've probably got more soap that we know what to do with. You can use the soap when you have the shower, but I mean, we've got so much soap anyway. So, Francis, been chased by something. Let me in. No, afraid not. Examine the items from the shack. Crowbars and rifles. I will get rid of the rocks. take the rifle and the crowbar. Whoops. There we go, it's a bit better. I'll confirm that. So generator's alright. Got loads of... I think daily use is 0.7. Oh! And the van's back. Cool. So, found something of interest. Looks like a person in need. Ah, this is the trader that we broadcast and found. So, hey friend, welcome to my trade caravan. I've got a lot of good stuff in the moment. Have a look. And I don't believe them. That's fairly... Oh, anti-radiation tablets. We'll take those off them. Then we'll take the wool and the wood and the nail. And the one thing that I was actually looking for getting was the... I was looking to get some pipes, but they don't have any. So what is the point? Anyway, we'll trade over the gas masks, some absolute rubbish that we've been carrying with us, broken laptops and that sort of thing, and we can't do just that because we need to just trade over bulk items now. The only thing we have in bulk that they may want, I'll get rid of those. That'll have to do. That'll have to do. I would have liked to have got those anti-radiation tablets, but you know, it doesn't really matter, does it? So here's our party coming back finally after driving the camper van. Let's just see how much fuel we have. A lot. 40 odd, I think it said. It says... Oh, there we go. Looks like Francis has absolutely demolished that. So I'll take the suit and then fix that there. So the medium house has yielded some nice items. And confirm that. Let me have a quick look. View map. They're there and they're going to walk through all of this. Now, I'm going to recall them. So Martha's increased his strength. I'll tell them to train. And there is 19 locations searched. Perception's gone up. And take all items. Oh, we're almost maxed out. We'll confirm that. So, they have leveled up. Let's check. So, strength 5 on David. And I couldn't see the strength on the other one. But not a lot. Now, that's interesting. I'm hearing the noise for the radio. But it's quite clearly no symbol up the top there. And I can't use that. So that's a thing. How are we doing for recycling? 9 minutes left, 9 minutes left, 10 minutes left. So that's alright. I'm going to tell them to train. She's too tired for that, I'm afraid, so we'll do a bit more punching. Ryan has probably got some needs. Yeah, first. I will tell them to... I'll tell her to return the suit first. I'll let Ryan crack on and take care of business. And I'll respond to this from Pamela. I just had a close call with a group of mutants. Can't run quickly with all this junk on me. Want to trade? I'll give you a good deal. Yeah. Ooh, excellent. Finally, we got a decent trade. Pipes, plastic. And let's trade over some stuff that we just need to get rid of. Matches. The coal. I mean, can we trade over, like, the paint cans? We can. I mean, I'm just giving this away, basically. Plastic. Oh, I might as well keep some of it. I think we can recycle these as well. That'll do. There we go. So, Sandra, scan frequencies instead of broadcast. Which is fine. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in the shelter, with obviously 2 more out. Water filters upgraded, oxygen's upgraded. Yeah, it's still popping up, isn't it? You can hear it. That is moist. We'll harvest that plant there. That's almost grown. It says growing. There's our harvest. Plant the seeds with fertilizer, and I will also then water the plant. Sandra, we can try to craft some of this. I'll do that. Looks like Angela is eating. Once they've done that... Oh, look. I guess they're going to have to use the homemade remedy. And you can clean the shelter. And craft item. Homemade remedy. Soil is dry. Water plant. That's okay. And that's okay. And... Ah. The horse needs feeding too. Let's see. Yes. They are technically starving. We'll get Jeffrey. They no longer have food poisoning. That's excellent. So I will get Angela to take the suit and then feed the horse. We can craft homemade antidepressant, homemade anti-radiation tablets, but we've already got those. I'll also craft... I'd like to craft... Do we need animal repellent? No, we don't, because we've always been able to sneak away, but I don't know if we need to do that. There's more location search 9, so I think everybody is now back here. We'll take everything and... Oh, we can't bring everything back. For the first time ever, we now have to decide... Well, say for the first time ever, the first time in a long time, we have to decide what we want to keep and what we don't. So naturally, things like limestone we'll get rid of. And look at the fertilizer we got. That's crazy. And that'll do is confirm that. So that'll just be used for trading. So David, train. And Martha, train. So everybody is back now. We want to train them up. And actually, while we're out here, can we upgrade this? We can upgrade the durability. We can also craft an incinerator, which is what I'm going to do. I'll put the incinerator up here. I'll actually rearrange this shelter, move this further along, confirm that. And that one will move along to there. So it looks like the strength is leveled up on David. They're only strength 5. But there you go. Rearrange shelter. This incinerator can go there. That can move just to there. Why not? Confirm that. Get Sandra to clean the shelter because there is a bit of dirt there and some up there. So you can incinerate items and you get fuel for the generator. So we can incinerate, say... Oh, actually, yeah, you can incinerate like the animal fat and you get like loads of burn time off it. Right, and rocks, which somehow you do get... There is a burn time on rocks. Nail gun and the sander, because I can't recycle them. Let's put a couple of grenades in there, because that seems sensible. And a gun. Now, you see, it's not altering the burn time at all. So there's limits on these things. We'll put a full stack of soap in there. And that will be us incinerating. There you go. So that incinerator is now on the go. It means that, yes, essentially we don't use fuel? Or do we get fuel off it? Daily use 1.1. We'll find out in a bit, won't we? So, looks like... Not Daniel. Why can't I click on them? Ryan. There we go. Train. And then train. They'll be loyal soon anyway. You can see they're all actually... Scan frequencies. Actually, no, let's not scan frequencies. Let's broadcast for... traders. Yeah, we can see that the incinerator is going. That's sort of there. That's working there. You probably want to clean up. And she's about to get food poisoning if she doesn't move. She's about to get food poisoning. Nope. No, maybe not. Let's go to harvest trap. So that's not actually using any fuel, which is good. And I'm very glad our vehicle's fixed. So that's fine. Yeah, we can see we definitely need some more showers. Well, I think we need some more showers eventually, just because of the amount of people that are trying to use them. Although this is the first time in a long time we've got everybody back. our next outing needs to be there. No, there. That one. That's the target. That is the target. And we've got someone coming along, Thomas here, looking in the rubbish. They're entitled to it. Go for it. No problem at all. Also, we say read a book. And uh-oh. There's Daniel, got food poisoning. So we will use our homemade remedy, and hopefully that will function. We shall see. I'll tell them to clean the shelter as well. Angela, continue training. They're on strength 7 going up to 8. If we get strength 8, at least we can use crowbars. The same with Daniel here. Daniel no longer has food poisoning. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Little Jeffrey here, young Jeffrey, can fix that bed. Fix that bed. And probably the bags will require that as well. But we'll see. We'll say fix. So that's 325 experience. David is increased in intelligence. That's fine. Actually, I say read a book. I don't think they can. I don't think they can. And they've leveled up as well. Excellent. No, the boy would rather play with a toy. Well, you say get toy. And to be fair, she does have a tiny bit of trauma. So it would be worth doing that. Say read a book. Train on the bag. Carol really want to level up. Someone at the door. This is Dennis. Got some nice goodies, yes. Take the wood. Take the valves. Take the shotgun shells. Take the mortars. I think we've got loads of mortars anyway, but we'll take them anyway. Because we can. And we'll trade over food. Steak, actually. Yeah. And there we are. Good trading. Yes, I don't think she can use the punch bag. Let me say train. It hasn't stopped me yet. It hasn't stopped me yet, but we'll see. We shall see. Oh yes, she can actually use it. Right, well I'm going to get Daniel to go right at the top because David is almost finished that with that bag. And then I'll get him to train because his strength is very close to max. Looks like their strength's leveled up as well, which is excellent. Yeah, strength 11 on them. Oh, I think that is... Yes, it is actually a rabbit over there. So, excellent. So that's working. We've got 2 minutes left on that, 3 minutes left on that one, and 3 minutes left on that one. So I'll wait until that's sorted. For Angela, we'll fix the generator. Let's have a quick check on the clipboard here. Quick cursory glances. Oh, the efficient shower is almost completely wrecked. Fix both of those. I would have expected that anyway because it's had a lot of use. There's the trap harvested, and while they're out there, don't come back. I want you to fix that. Actually, do come back. You know, long term. Oh, feed the horse while you're at it. I want to fix these things because the generator, sorry, the solar panels, solar generator, I guess, is almost a quarter damaged. Respond to that. Actually, 71%. It's more. Hey, you seem to be doing alright for yourself. You've probably got a huge storm full of supplies. Sure, you can strike a trade deal. Yes, we will take. There's nothing I want. There's nothing we want, is there? Now I'll just say that and that. There you go. We get air lens. Someone's at the intercom. Yes, apparently. Fix that, and then finally fix the oxygen filter. Fix. You can see that the oxygen is at max. Storage and the rest of it is good. Generator fuel is not going down, so yeah, I think that's all pretty much sorted. So we need to get where is everybody? Are they actually sleeping? I think they are sleeping. Okay, fix that bag and train on that bag. You can actually, Brian can clean up and you can return the suit, and that should be fine. How is their strength? 11 still. Okay, I'm going to tell them to train because I want to get their strength to 12, because I think if it gets to 12 we can use a couple of extra items. I'm not entirely sure which one it is, but Soil is dry and fully grown. Let's harvest that plant. Oh, both of those are fully grown. Harvest that plant, then harvest that plant then. That's what I'll get you training on that bag. Actually, I'll stop you. I'll get to train on that one. Someone's eating a com. Michael. Pop in there and join you. No. Do not want that. That is not desirable. Looks like we can upgrade the durability and the capacity. Oh, we can't do capacity. It's just off. No, I think we need to upgrade the capacity, but there you are. There's the plants harvested. Plant that with fertilizer. And how is your strength? Almost there. Train again. Water that plant. Water that plant. Then plant that with seeds. I'm feeling claustrophobic down here. What did she say? I didn't catch the end of that. Cramped down here. What am I supposed to do? Their lightly's up. I mean, you can play some music if you want. I mean, they'll play it loud because there's only one setting, and that's apparently retro synth. And there's enough of that. Right, so I think we will leave it there after we've taken the recycling, actually. Let's collect all of this recycling, and all of that is pretty much sorted. Hang on, respond. Brenda. How do you think to trade? Yes. Right. I'll take 2 of those to max that stack out. I'll take the bullets, and I'll take the circuit board, but I'm not going to take the wires. I'll trade over. What do we want to trade over? We've got loads to trade. We'll trade over some cement, like all of it, I think, or most of it, because we don't need that. This is all for the recycling plant, so we can keep that. We can trade over that to do that. Trade, yes, good trade. So let's go to recycle then. We've got plastic bottle, scraps of clothing, big stacks of radio, and plastic mannequins, parts, and there's loads of stuff there. So we'll do that. Yes, we will say send it, and we will take the recycling from this one. Again, loads of stuff, loads of metal. I don't know how much metal that was, but it was a lot. I'm going to put all of the metal parts in, all of the... Oh, definitely don't want to get rid of that. Yeah, we'll put in all of the ore and the TVs and the radios. Hang on, that's John Duran song. And that should do for that recycling. And how long we got? 38 minutes. 38 minutes. And this one is almost done. So that's pretty good. In terms of resources then, let's have a quick look. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 100. 168, I think, as a quick count for that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 28 anti-radiation tablets. And it's still pipe that we're short of. And good grief, an armory's worth. That is absolutely insane. Strangely though, there's not much we can really do about the other stuff. Training up like range, because I don't think you can. Either way, I think we're going to leave it there. Next episode, we will collect the recycling stuff and put some more stuff into the recycler. We'll also train up finally to get strength 12 and then go down to this one that says the photo. So that should be hopefully a quite decent one. And we'll see how we get on after that. In terms of overall goals, though, survival has been achieved, although there's no real ending to... Well, there is no ending for this mode. In the other mode, this is just like the standard campaign mode, but there are scenario modes when you do have an ending to them, but this one, as far as I'm aware, you don't. We're on day 71. Obviously, we have 8 people in the shelter, fully upgraded, leveled up. There's not a lot more to upgrade in the shelter. Like there's the generator a little bit, as well as the water filter and the oxygen filter, but other than that there's nothing much to upgrade nor build. We might find some blueprints and find some nice stuff, but that depends on obviously searching, which we'll have to send people out. We also got the van, So in terms of how good or bad we're doing, I think it's leaning towards the very good part. So next episode we'll get this one sorted, and then we'll see what we do from there. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video and see you thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.